What's going on, guys? Crazy Author here with another video, and gotta say, like I said in the last video, it's been a while since I've done this, so I might be a little rusty, not gonna lie. But regardless, having a great time doing this. Really enjoy it, really miss doing this. And I was thinking about my next video, got me thinking about how I was back in high school in regards to fitness and stuff versus how I am now. More importantly, I was thinking about how in high school I was just so regimented. I was like pretty much, if you were to think about someone who was heavy into fitness, always working out, always being disciplined with his diet, had really good consistency, and you knew me back then, you would think, all right, that's definitely Quasi. Like, I was always that guy who was the weird guy bringing his own food to school every day. While everyone's pulling out candies and chips and stuff, I'm pulling out an apple and peanut butter every single day to school. And I think about how I am now, and it's like, I'm not that guy anymore. Like, I'm not that consistent with my diet. I'm not that consistent with training. I have like a solid 2 weeks where I'm on point with my workouts. Diet is like here or there, but for the most part I'm pretty consistent. And then after that is just, I fall off heavy. What makes it even crazier is the fact that it's been only like 3 years since I came out of high school. And here I am, 2020, trying to get back into that, trying to get into that same regimented mindset, the same focus I had, just back to where I was in high school with everything that I know now. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling a lot. It's like no matter how hard I try, granted, I know I don't try as hard as I can. I'm not gonna say that it's anyone's fault but mine. But regardless, I've been trying, having trouble with focus, and then, like I was saying, it got me thinking on what I want to talk about for today. So if you're interested in getting back into your fitness or just accomplishing any goal that requires a lot of consistency and you're just having trouble being disciplined, stay tuned for this video. We're going to talk all about it. I also got some special guests that are going to be on this episode. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that. Hope you enjoy the video. See you in a bit. I think the weirdest thing for me is the fact that, you know, not too long ago I was in high school. I was like really health conscious. I was like always working out 2-3 times a day, not to mention the fact that I was in show choir, so I was always dancing, just constantly active. I knew exactly what I was going to do, exactly how to progress, exactly how to eat. And not only did I know what to do, but I enjoyed actually doing it. And when I think about doing that stuff now, I'm just like, I'm really not trying to do any of that at all. So when I think about how much of a dramatic change that is, it's crazy. And I honestly wish I was like that still. One thing I had to like admit to myself so I didn't feel so bad is that it's not like I just woke up in high school and was just extremely regimented, extremely disciplined, and extremely just over the top enjoying it. It's like, when I think about it, I started back in middle school, 7th grade, and continued on with carrying out these good habits all the way up until high school. And something that you need to be able to admit to yourself is that no matter how you cut, slice, or dice it, if you want to start living a more healthy lifestyle, whether it be like your physical fitness, your mental fitness, your spiritual fitness, and yes, those are all things, meaning you're just improving all of those things. No matter how you cut, slice, or dice it, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be like you just wake up one day and you're doing everything different. You have no issues with consistency. You have no issues with motivation. You're always disciplined. Like, that's not how reality works. It's going to take time to adapt. It's going to take time to adjust. And it's going to take time to enjoy it. But if you keep at it, and once you see the results, not just how you look, but how you feel about yourself, how you're able to be more charismatic, how you're able to be more passionate about things. Once you start noticing that thing, other people are noticing it too, you're gonna want to stick to it. Speaking of sticking to it, I actually got some guests on this episode for today. They're 2 people that have helped me stay motivated, stay consistent, not just fitness, but everything. I gotta actually go work out with them right now, so stay tuned for that. Let's get after it.
On same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jamir Fells, the youngest, yet the strongest out of the three of us.
Oh, word.
Jason, the older brother.
Jeff Cavalier here. What's up, guys? So I was telling them earlier about how like I've been having struggles with being consistent, which is weird considering that I was mad consistent in high school. How I was mad consistent in high school, middle school. So I told them what I thought. What would you guys say for helping someone being consistent?
For somebody like you and other people who
Somebody like me.
and other people who aren't consistent with their workouts, I would say just come up with a plan. Come up with a plan, what program, what body part you're gonna hit every day, every week, and just stick to it. Look forward to working out. And if you don't enjoy it, then you won't enjoy it. You won't want to work out. You won't look forward to it. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I peeped that like a lot of people, they have certain ways of training. Like for the record, y'all saw me doing weight training. I don't really train with weights at all. Like this past week was the first time in a long time I've like seriously weight trained. So like, I already know there's gonna be somebody be like, oh well, I can bench 500 pounds and you only did like 100. Like listen, I don't do this. I do push-ups. Anyway, yeah. So if you're not doing something that you enjoy, then you're not gonna stick to it. So I feel like that's pretty important.
Me to put my 2 cents.
Yeah, just a few, maybe 5.
So, biggest thing with consistency, at least for me, is taking it day by day. You always gotta look forward to something, even when it sucks. You always gotta look for like, oh, tomorrow's gonna be like arms. I enjoy doing arms. You might hate doing legs, but you look forward to the next day of doing arms or anything else that you enjoy doing. And a lot of people, they can't get self-motivated. So like I know my motivation is, how I really started working out was we watched Arrow together.
Oh yeah.
So I found my motivation through that, and I wanted to be like that. So that was kind of like my motivation off the start. So yeah, I take it day by day, piece by piece. Just look forward to the next big thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty important because there's another thing. Some people, and I know this is a fact for me too, they think so far into the future, and I've actually been told that one of my biggest weaknesses in general is that I tend to think too much into the future instead of just focusing on like, this is the day, you need to make each day better. Mm-hmm. In other words, focus on today, do as best as you can today. And like, I saw this video Will Smith, he was talking, he was saying like, imagine your life is like a brick wall. Instead of focusing on like, I'm probably butchering the quote like terribly, but it was basically like, focus each day on laying one brick and make sure that brick is like the best brick that's ever been laid ever. Like the way it's constructed, the way it's laid down, all that needs to be like the best. You focus on that one brick today, and tomorrow the next brick, the same thing, the next brick, the next brick, the next brick. Over time, you're gonna have a big wall.
Look at this dude.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have a wall, and you're going to that wall be in your life. So don't focus too hard in the future. Focus more on like just making every day count.
I'm gonna touch on what he was saying. Treat every workout like it's your last one. Every day, every time you go in the gym, make it your best one that you've ever had before. And that's the best way to improve.
Treat every day like it's last. That sounds morbid. Last workout. All right, so what do you think on like focus less on motivation and focus more on discipline? Because like the difference to me between motivation and discipline is like motivation,
It's temporary.
yeah, it's gonna like propel you to do it for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, year, 2 year, 3 year, blah blah blah. Because like you can have motivation and then that's lost. But if you have discipline, even if the motivation ain't there, you still got
You
it.
need to have that habit.
Yeah. You gotta be able to push through the suck. Because I wrestled for 4 years. It was the most physically demanding sport. And one thing that one of my coaches always like harped on was your body will give out way before your mind does. Perfect instance, I hate running, but then once you start running and you kind of develop the taste for it, or you kind of get the feel for it, you realize running isn't physical. It's really more mental. And that's what anything else is like. And twice as far with a good mindset. I've seen it, I've done it.
I told Jason one time, he said it was weird, but like he understood the concept. I was doing push-ups, and like I saw this stick on the ground. Was it a stick or a rock? I think it was a stick. I saw the stick on the ground, and like I didn't want to give up on push-ups. I stared at the stick and like studied every single detail of it, like the shape, color. The point is, when you want to do better at something, you gotta like focus. Almost like not focusing on what you're
On
doing.
what you're
makes
doing.
you do
Yeah.
better. And I noticed that with like everything, because like, for example, if you want to talk to a girl, if you're thinking too much about what you're saying instead of just being in the moment and just doing whatever comes to your head, obviously don't be a weirdo. But like, if you just stop thinking, all right, I said this line to her, she's gonna laugh. She didn't laugh. Well, and now your whole plan is because you went in with a plan.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have a plan, but it has to be flexible.
You have to know when to apply that plan.
Exactly. Man, I'm so tired from that workout. I don't know.
Me too.
So I need to get some food, but I have to finish talking to them. But thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being in the video.
Peace out, Sonny.
All right, guys. That wraps up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a lot from it, because you know, I know it's a process, and it's a process that I'm going through myself. But I figured I could either A, wait for me to be perfect or reach my goal and then tell you about it afterwards, or I can do something a little bit more interesting. So I wanted to actually bring you guys along my journey, show you what I'm doing personally to get back into my fitness, show you the people that are helping motivate me. If there's anything I want you to take away from this, it's community. You gotta have people in your life that not only want to see you succeed. Sorry, I'm getting bit by like mosquitoes and stuff. I need to go inside. Jesus Christ. Anyway, not only do you need to be succeeding in your own life and working towards something, working towards your goals, working towards your grind, doing stuff every day to help you, not only do you need to do that, but you also need to have people in your life that are trying to do that same thing. Because think about it, it's like they say birds in a feather flock together, or you know, two peas in a pod, whatever expressions that they also use. It's like, it's honestly true. You gotta have the right people in your life. You gotta have people that are goal oriented. You gotta have people that want to see you succeed, because there's gonna be a lot of fake friends that say they want you to succeed, but they really don't. You gotta have good people in your life. Not only do they have to want to see you succeed, they also gotta be succeeding in their own life. Because there are a lot of people that just sit on the sidelines and watch other people do better. You gotta have people that want to do better too. Like I said before, if you like this video, stay tuned. I post videos every Thursday. Stay tuned to Loud and Set. Peace out.